Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my Maiden of Venus Trap Reverse. So this is my reverse Neonectar deck. Complete opposite of the Musketeer one. And it is it's a new build basically. So I took apart Arbros, Dragon, Maiden of Trailing Rose, the Seed Squires, and all that stuff. So this is basically a Maiden build. So let's get started here, shall we? 4 Maiden of Venus Trap Reverse. A lot of people say this card is not that good. Some people say it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. I think it's better than the non-reverse, the promo from the sneak peek, because that card doesn't give the card that it calls. It doesn't give them 5k boost or power that turn, and also it doesn't, like, it has an additional restriction where the only card that you can call from the regular Venus Trap is a card that is already on the field. So it has that Arbros thing, that Arbros style to it, which in my opinion was never really consistent. So I opted to just run Maiden of Venus Trap Reverse. And it's not a cross ride, so there's no reason to really run the original one. And then 4 Deep Green Lord Master Wistera. He's the break ride for the Neonectar. And he's a pretty good one too. He does have a cost of counter +1, so keep that in mind. For grade 2s, 4 Maiden of Rainbow Wood. This is the typical Maiden of Libra clone. 4 of it because it's a Maiden. And a lot of times, the opponent doesn't like to let this card hit. The nice thing about these cards that a lot of people oftentimes forget is that it doesn't have to hit a Vanguard to be able to counterblast 2 to draw. It can hit a rear guard. So, just pointing that out. And then 4 Maiden of Cherry Bloom. This is the new Maiden card. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1 when attack hits to Superior Call. It's basically straight up Superior Call, like a Royal Paladin style. Superior Call the grade 1 equivalent of this as rested. So basically, it helps you set up your column, you set up your field. This is a nice thing about Neonectar. And then 3 Iris Knight. Just 3. If you don't want to run 4 of this, you can run 4 Iris Knight. That would be the alternative build that I would go with. Just because he's a 10k vanilla. So he's your best target to ride on turn 2, but it doesn't really matter because these are all Vanguard or Rearguard effects. So, just a good 10k attacker. And then for grade 1, 2 Lady of Sunlight Forest. Basically, this is your Dragon Monk Gojo clone. You can rest it to discard and draw. 4 Corolla Dragon. This is your AK Vanilla with Iris Knight. This hits the 18k. It can hit a cross ride, so that's in there. And then 4 Maiden of Cherry Stone. Same, similar to, well, it goes hand in hand with the Cherry Bloom. The only difference is this thing, yeah, this one calls, so this one calls that one. This one calls that one. But the way they do it, like, the costs are different. Like, this one is counter +1, soul +1. This one is like the old Seed Squire build. Like Gene and, yeah, the Gene build where it goes on the top. And then you Superior Call, rested. And then, so yeah. I prefer this style more, mainly because I don't like having a counterblast. But it's good that both of them, they're both not the same. Like, at least this one, you don't have to counterblast. So, and then 4 Maiden of Blossom Rain, the original Sentinel for Neonectar. So now that the Musketeers got their own Sentinel, I'm able to separate the decks or actually just make a pure Musketeer deck. So that's the grade 1 lineup. Now, people are probably going to comment, like, why are you running this? Now, if you're running Iris Knight, technically you can also run Iris Knight's 10k booster, but because I don't really think it's that important, so I'm not going to run that. I'll just run this. And it's up to you. It's personal choice. For the trigger lineup, 4 criticals, 4 of the new draw Maiden of Eggplant, 4, Watering Elf, Stand Trigger, because this Stand Trigger has an effect unlike the other one, or the other ones, because they have multiple. And then 4, Sweet Honey. You could also run, I think there is another heal, I could be wrong, but this is what I had on hand for my Arbros deck. So the deck does run Rainbow Triggers because of Musketeers, using the other one. So this will probably change when set 16 comes out, but that won't be for a while. So, and then the starter is Maiden of Physallis, and she is a pretty okay starter. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how you would change the Maiden build, what you would run. Obviously, if I was gonna go unreverse, I would put back in the Maiden of Trailing Rose, because I like Maiden of Trailing Rose. I think she's better than the non-reverse Venus Trap. So, anyway guys, hope you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.